Good evening, everybody. This is special edition Ngobrol International
of Pandawa.
Okay.
And this is the female character.
Yeah, so is there any localization in Indonesia? Maybe, Javan, do you have any question related to the second function?
Can you give me an example?
An example of moral teaching.
Good evening, everybody. This is special edition Ngobrol International, and now we have guest host Linda. Now time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Jahan, for the time given to me. Yes, hello everybody. Hello, Jahan.
Hello.
And hello, Pak Demino.
Yeah, good evening.
How are you today?
I'm fine.
Okay. Hi, I'm Linda. So this is the first international edition of Ngopi. Today we are going to talk about Wayang Kulit Jawa or Japanese puppet show. We pick up that topic because we would like to introduce Wayang Kulit Jawa to the world, and this program is intended for Indonesian people who are fond of Wayang Kulit Jawa and for those people in the world who are interested in Wayang Kulit Jawa. Okay, Pak Demino?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. What is the focus of our discussion today?
Yeah. So we are going to talk about Wayang Kulit or puppet show, Javanese puppet show. Yeah. So the focus of our discussion today is there are 3 points. First,
Okay, 3 points.
what is Wayang Kulit? And the second is, what is the function of Wayang Kulit? And the third is its existence nowadays.
Oh, okay. It's quite interesting. Okay, now we go to the first point, that is, what is Wayang Kulit Jawa actually?
Yeah, Wayang Kulit Jawa, this is a kind of art performance. This is an art performance, but it is a multi-dimensional art performance. So the performance includes music show, and we have special instrument, musical instrument. We call it gamelan.
Yes.
And also in the show we have a singer,
Okay.
Javanese singer, and we call her Sinden.
Sinden.
So the singer is the Sinden. So we also have a dancer, not only the puppet show the dance, but also the singer or the Sinden will dance to entertain the audience.
But there is also a story, right? There is also a story in puppet show, right?
Of course, yeah. The story is taken from Mahabharata and Ramayana, like those of Ramayana and Mahabharata in India, but the story are not exactly the same. So there are slight differences between Indonesian Ramayana stories and those of in India.
Oh, okay. By the way, what is the puppet show made of? What is the Wayang Kulit made of? Could you show us the examples of them?
Yeah, of course. So the puppet show, has puppet characters. Yeah, like this. This is the puppet character. This is a real character or This is Abhimanyu. The name is Abhimanyu, the son of Arjuna.
Okay.
This is the hero of Pandava.
Okay. So Pandava is still the Indian person, yeah?
Yeah, still the same, yeah. And this is the female characters, one of the examples, and the male characters, yeah? And this is the female character. And this is Drupadi.
Yes.
So the size is smaller than the male character.
Okay.
And another example is the wise old man. So this is the wise character, normally give guidance to the warrior character.
Okay.
Made of leather, and you know the full of ornament. And this is very attractive young people.
Okay. Like the story of the Mahavishnu itself, as you said, that the story is actually like Mahabharata, just like from India. So, is there any localization in Indonesia? Maybe just like there is the localization in the story.
Yeah. So the stories are not mainly about the story of Mahabharata or Ramayana. That we call Pakem story. So Pakem story is the story taken from Mahabharata and Ramayana.
India.
Yeah.
Okay.
However, the stories in Wayang Kulit is not exactly the same like those from India.
Okay.
So there is the culture is different. Yeah. But there is also Carangan story. Carangan story is the story created by them. So
but it still complete the main story.
Yeah, so the characters, the Dalam created stories are still related to the characters of Ramayana and Mahabharata. But the story is completely different. Like, the marriage of Bagong, the marriage of Samar. So normally, family who hold a wedding party, they'll likely to have Wayang Kulit show with the story, the marriage of a certain character.
As I heard that the Wayang Kulit show lasts for all night long, so it must be a very long show.
Yeah, this is a very long show because it starts at 9 o'clock in the evening and it ends at around 3 o'clock before subuh. It's a quite long story.
Full time.
Yeah, but children can watch the story until they fall asleep and then they wake up again, enjoy the story again and sleep again. But old people normally enjoy the middle show.
Okay, now we go to the second point of the discussion, the functions. What are the functions of Wayang Kulit performance?
Yeah, of course, because this is an art performance. Of course, this is for entertaining people. Just like I told you that people who have a party, they will invite Dalang and they have Wayang Kulit show to entertain their guests. But not only family, the government also, also invite Dalang to give a show in observance of National Day. That for entertaining. And the second is Wayang Kulit shows. It's a kind of moral teaching, not just entertainment, but this is moral teaching. So the story will teach the people what is good and what is bad, and encourage them to what we call to obey the good norm, the good cultural values, and try to avoid the bad ones, those against the cultural values or social norms.
Maybe Mr.
Can you give me an example?
An example of moral teaching.
Moral teaching.
Yeah, an example of moral teaching. Every wayang kulit show, especially the Bakum story, you know, they always show, you know, what we call the fight between the bad guys and the good guys. In wayang kulit we call Pandowo and Kurowo. So Pandowo is the good side and Kurowo is the bad side. So, and of course the story always end with you know, in the victory of the good one. So Pandowo is always win the fight, yeah. Meaning that we need to appreciate the good one and the bad one should not win.
Back to the first function of wayang kulit show, as you said that wayang kulit show should be entertaining. It means that there should be humor in it.
Of course.
Okay, so what kind of humor can wayang kulit show provide?
Yeah, besides the attraction of the you know, picture of the wayang itself, you know, we also have comedian. Not only the puppet comedian. Yeah, of course the puppet can entertain people like Semar, Bakom, Petro, Gareng. They are all comedians. And we also have a female comedian like Chantre and Lembo. This is the female comedians.
But even there will be like guest comedian, yeah?
Yeah, of course we have guest comedian, a real comedian, human comedian. So not only the puppet, you know, making jokes, but also the human comedian. Also, we call it pelawak in bahasa Indonesia. Yeah.
Real comedians.
Yeah, that's why it's quite entertaining, and people will stay there to watch the show until finish.
Okay. So, beside the two functions that we have just mentioned, is there any other function of wayang kulit show?
Of course, yeah. Especially the symbolism of wayang. Symbolism of wayang. So the wayang show, the wayang show from the beginning until the end of the show, this is the symbol of human struggle, both in terms of psychology or philosophy. So this is, you know, the symbol, you know, the life of human from the beginning until the end of their life.
Oh, okay. So it's like it symbolizes the human struggle started from the human is born itself until they die.
Right, that's true.
Oh.
Yeah. Not just the story, even the wayang kulit properties is also a symbol.
Oh.
The screen is the symbol of Jagat, and Jagat is the word. And the word. And the blencong is the light.
The sun.
Yeah, it symbolizes the suns. And all instruments symbolize something significant to human life. But of course I cannot tell you now.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, now we go to the last point, that is the existence of wayang nowadays. So how does it exist nowadays?
Well, wayang kulit show was an effective tool in the past to encourage people to always stick to moral value.
Yes.
So they encourage to do something good and avoid something bad.
Yeah. Okay.
And it was also entertaining, young and old, male and female. Yeah, and it was effective. But now, yeah, it's different. So wayang kulit show is not so effective as it used to be.
Okay.
Because people now, they have many alternatives for entertainment. They have TV, they have video. So that's why, besides, you know, wayang kulit show is time consuming.
Yes, yes.
But now people have a choices. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that is think some dalang have already made some effort, just like by having wayang padat. Wayang
Very compact one?
Yeah, wayang padat is a compact story. So the story which is normally told from 9 in the evening until 3 in the morning, now it can be compressed into 1 hour show. Yeah, the dalang who have already done that, like Kimanta Sitarsono, Kipurbo.
Oh, so it's only 1 hour show instead of all night long show, yeah?
Right. So they pick up some part of the story and make it compact, so that people still can learn the value of the story.
Oh, okay. Jahan, maybe do you have any question regarding the wayang show?
No, I think it's clear. Yes.
Okay. Yes, I think that's it's enough for me. Maybe Jahan, you can end the session for today.
Listening.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You are in charge.
Okay, I guess that's all that we need to discuss for the first edition, the first international edition of Ngopi for today, and I hope that you all can enjoy our discussion for today. And that's all that we can talk, can tell you about Wayang Kulit Show for the first edition. And